So here's the story. I have a client of mine who's an older woman. She's pushing 60, but really attractive, got her act together, knows what she wants. She says, I'm looking for, my last relationship. I want him to be tall, successful, keep up with me, physically active. And she had a list. And she said, I haven't had sex in 5 years because I haven't found the right person, and I want to take it slow, and I want somebody to go to theater with, and this is what I'm looking for. And I didn't say that she was, what she was saying was what 95% of the women I know in that age group are looking for. And she said, I'm not having any luck finding somebody. And I'm like, yep, because men aren't looking for that. They aren't. They're not. They want to relax. They just want to have fun. They say that girls want to have fun. I'm telling you, the men that I'm meeting that are out of relationships at this stage of their life, all they want to do, they want to kick it. They want to relax. It's not to say that they won't be in a situation that they would, maybe be in an exclusive relationship at the end of their life, but most of them aren't interested. They want to date a number of women. They want to go and have no obligations, no expectations, no sort of this idea. And, women are saying, well, I want him to know that I want to know right up front that he's a serious guy and that he's looking for what I'm looking for. And none of the guys are looking for what you're looking for. Or if they are, they want to be friends and maybe have sex and hang out for a year to see what the compatibility is like. They're not interested in playing these dating games. And women haven't caught up. They haven't caught up. Yeah, there's younger guys who are looking, who want kids or who are such horn dogs that they, that they'll do that and they'll play the game. But the truth is, the reason you're not seeing guys at dating events or at, is that they don't want what you want. They like women. They think having women in their life is good. And they're certainly interested in having an intimate relationship. But they are not in any way, shape, or form, at least the ones I know, who are cool, interesting, who would fit all of the criteria that she just listed to me. I know 5, 6, like single, on the ball, friends of mine that I could have set her up with. And and even though she's got, so much going for her, I wouldn't introduce her to any of my guy friends because they would be mad at me. They'd be like, Sue, what are you saying? You know what I want. I had 2 that were just at Burning Man this past weekend because they had a big sideburn. They want to dance with their hands in the air. They want to have fun. They're going out to, art shows and they have dates. But the minute that there is any push and they're honestly, what they're doing is they're paying for sex so that there is no obligation. So that's the ones I'm seeing. So if you're a woman in that age group and you're thinking, why can't I find somebody? That's why. So what you have to do is you got to chill the fuck out. You got to be busy doing your own thing. You may want to get your oil changed with some younger guys. You may want to be you may have to have 5 or 6 that you're friends with and that you go out with, that you do fun things with, that maybe you travel with. And if something happens, fantastic. But have this expectation that, the idea that you had that worked in the 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s are not working now. Hey, if you want to follow me, I'd be appreciated. And I have this amazing podcast that I do with a lifelong friend of mine. It's called Turned On with Sue and John. TurnedOnPodcast.com. Check it out.